vertical, and I want it in horizontal. I don't like doing live streams on vertical. I really don't. Unless I'm doing something really, really quick, I don't like vertical. That shit was pissing me the fuck off. So give me a second, and I want to just talk about a couple of things. Oh my god, that shit was pissing me the fuck off. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So first and foremost, good morning, y'all. I'm just chilling before I get ready for work. And I want to say this to you guys. I do apologize for not being able to go live as consistently. It's just, with being a more active household, sometimes my live streams pick up on sounds, and if certain sounds are picked up during a live stream, it could be considered copyrighted material. So that's part of the reason. And also, sometimes when I'll go live, which I do want to do again on Wednesday night, um, I will go live. It'll be live for 5 minutes, and out of the blue, the live just ends. But on my side, it shows it keep going, and I'm like, what? What the fuck? So I'd be like so irritated. But overall, I'm gonna figure out stuff. And lastly, for anyone who watches this video, whether it be now or later, if anyone can recommend me a good Ethernet, wireless Ethernet, particularly for, ooh, I can't pull it all the way. I'm gonna rotate my stuff real quick. Anything for my Xbox Series S, I will appreciate that because man, I be trying to play Tekken 8 and playing Tekken 8 on Wi-Fi. Yes, it's other Wi-Fi warriors. To me, for someone who's been playing on Ethernet for quite a while, playing Tekken 8 on Wi-Fi is not fun. Like, not fun. It's not fun for me. It's not fun for my opponent. Like, I rather my opponent be on Wi-Fi and I be on Ethernet than both of us be on Ethernet, or my opponent has Ethernet, I'm on Wi-Fi. It's just been not fun. It's because it's just a okay experience, but it's not a fun one. So I definitely want recommendations on a good wireless Ethernet to set up. I'm not the most tech savvy person, but aim could drop a recommendation. Please do so in the comments. Okay, so next thing I want to talk about. I've been in a good place for the most part for the past 2 weeks. I've been loving my new place a lot. The girls been treating me so well. But one thing I gotta say though, honestly, it's just the fact that how can I say this? How can I say this? Um, I'm trying to figure out the wording. Uh, I'm trying to think how I can say the wording. It'll come to me in a minute. But another thing I want to talk about, I'll get back to that. I'll circle back to it before I end the live, if I remember to. But another thing I want to talk about, for those who watch the Grammys, first and foremost, I'm not a Grammy person. I really don't care about these award shows. Honestly, I don't give a shit about the Grammys. But and I did say to myself, this be the first and last time I mentioned that woman. Thank you, Miss Ann. I got it. Thank you. No, no. I appreciate that. What you call it? I did say before in a past video, this be my first and last I talk about that woman, because after her coming out as a Trump supporter, I was like, fuck her. But the fact that Nicki Minaj was on some transphobic shit and some homophobic shit. First of all, she's calling Trevor Noah gay and that he has a boyfriend. And my thing is this: even if Trevor Noah was gay, I don't believe he is, but if he was gay, he had a boyfriend, why are you doing that? That's come on, like, oh, he's less of a man because he may have a boyfriend instead of a girlfriend or a wife. Like, this woman has really shown her true colors ever since she has revealed herself to be full blown MAGA. This woman has really shown her royal ass. And the fact that she said Chrissy Teigen had a dick, like, Nikki, are you fucking dumb? Chrissy Teigen gave birth to, I believe, 3 children for John Legend. Her and John Legend are married, obviously. No trans woman can do that. There's no trans woman in the world who can have a baby. Now, a trans man can have a baby because he still has the ovaries, but a trans woman cannot have children. Now, yes, trans woman, if she's kept her penis, obviously the penis still produce sperm, but obviously it's not what happened. Kind of required for John Legend to be a trans man, which he's not. He's a cisgender man. So for her to make that comment, like, you could say, "Oh, f that bitch, why she talk about me?" Da 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 da. But you're to me, it's like not only is low vibration when let's say a woman looks like a tranny, when you know damn well she's a cisgender woman and she identifies as a woman. It's just you could be like, you know what, the industry want to say fuck me, fine. But when you start being openly transphobic, openly homophobic, that just shows to me that's how you always felt. Oh, good morning, Venus. I'm glad you're off. Enjoy your day off. I'm glad to hear that. Um, good morning, Venus. But yeah, I'm like, why are you acting like a complete asshole? And the fact to me, what bothers me most about Nikki being full MAGA, Nikki herself is an immigrant. Her family immigrated from Trinidad. And you would think this woman would see what ICE has been doing to all these innocent people, arresting American citizens, freaking doing awful things to the people in detention camps. And she's like, you know what? Yeah, Donald Trump's my favorite person. I'm his biggest fan. Like, how the fuck you fall this far? Like, I don't care how bad shit gets for me. I will never even consider kissing Donald Trump's ass. I will rather work at sanitation. Hell, I'd rather mop the ocean than ever kiss Donald Trump's ass. And I know people have been saying, I said this myself, that she's trying doing it to get what says it's a word, pardon for her brother in prison who went to jail for raping a little girl, and her husband who is an alleged rapist himself. And to me, it's like those are state. Donald Trump can only handle federal level. Like Donald Trump can pardon people on the federal level, but state level, even he doesn't have no power over that. So that can't be the case. And Nicki Minaj wants to get citizenship in the United States. She had years to do that, and I'm pretty sure had she went to Obama, Biden, Trump on his first term, whatever, she could got that taken care of. So her aligning herself with MAGA, to me, it just seems like she just want to suicide her own career, her own legacy. Because you can't take away from her that she's still a phenomenal rapper, but as a person, I don't think most people fuck with her. No one worth a damn. And any LGBTQ person who's still wise hard for Nicki Minaj, you need to have a decent look in the mirror because your wife is somebody who does not give a fuck about you. Point blank, period. Next thing I want to talk about is Scream. Now, I was watching a bit of wrestling with my friends yesterday, and during the commercials, obviously, they showed the trailer for the new Scream movie with Nev Campbell. And to me, first thing I noticed, she has a daughter, like a teenage daughter in that movie. Meanwhile, in Scream 5, her two daughters were in strollers. So I'm like, is Scream 7 completely ignoring the events of Scream 5, Scream 6, like its own continuity? Or did somehow they just did a big ass time skip where Sydney's daughters, and she should have two daughters, not one, are now teenagers? Because I get it. First and foremost, I'm Team Melissa Barrera, so I'm not watching the new Scream movie, and I actually can't wait to see how this movie does, because a lot of people were backing behind Melissa when she spoke out for Palestine, and when Spyglass let her go because she was pro-Palestine, because the people of Spyglass are Jewish, so they're like, "Oh, you're speaking on behalf of Palestine." And mind you, not all Jewish people hate Palestinians, so let's kill that noise. But a lot of Jewish people in the industry are like, fuck Palestine, fuck Palestine. Those people are scum. So when you speak out for the people of Palestine, they're like, and you work for a Jewish person, they're like, oh, you pro Palestine? I'm pro fuck you. You're done. So for those who remember a couple years ago, when the when people started getting aware of what was going on in Gaza, Melissa spoke out about the atrocities. And by her doing that, she was suddenly let go from Screen 7, when previously she was guaranteed to do Screen 7. And then, General Ortega stood behind her, and General Ortega said, look, you got rid of Melissa, that I'm not coming back either. Fuck y'all. So now with this new Scream movie that Nev Campbell's in, with a bunch of new characters outside of Courtney Cox's character, Gail Weathers, I want to see how this movie does because I'm not watching it, but I want to see how many people are fucking lying ass hypocrites. Say that they support Melissa, but soon a new Scream movie comes out, they're gonna run to the movie theater and go watch that new Scream movie. That Scream movie better do as good as Scream 4 did when it went to theaters, which it did not do good at all, or it better do worse. Because if Scream 7 does as good as Scream 5 and Scream 6, it's going to prove to me that a lot of you motherfuckers talk that talk, but do not walk the walk. Because if Screen 7 can do big numbers, or it does well, where Spyglass, and then I'm like, you know what? We didn't need Melissa and Jenna Ortega. Hey, Lucas. Hello again. Good morning again. Thank you. I got the problem solved. And thanks for leaving me a like, Lucas. I honestly got to say, shout out to you, Lucas. You're the only person who comes to my live streams and actually hits the like button. Anybody else, I have to remind them to do that. That should be like common sense. But I feel like I have to remind a lot of people to do that. And it's irritating as a small channel, but it is what it is at this point. It's fuck me, right? Um, so if that new Scream movie does well, then I'm like, y'all a bunch of fucking lying bitches. Y'all said you weren't going to support that. You're going to let it bomb. You're going to pirate it, whatever. You're just not going to support it because of what they did to Melissa. So I'm holding a lot of people on the internet to their word. Now, I don't care you pirate it. You know, you don't want to get caught because it's illegal. Or you watch it on bootleg or whatever. Or you watch it after the movie already left the theaters. I don't care after that. But you watch it when it comes to theaters, you can kiss my ass. No problem. No problem, Lucas. I hope it does fix it. YouTube has been acting weird lately, which is very annoying. Because with me, Lucas, like I'll get my notifications for like people who comment on my videos like yourself, like 3, 4 days later. I don't get them as soon as you guys comment. I get like 3, 4 days later, sometimes even a week later. So yeah, YouTube's on that bullshit, but I have no control over that. So I just roll with the punches when it comes to that. Oh, YouTube fixes whatever problem's going on. I really do because it is annoying. It's very annoying. But I am definitely going to pay close attention to how well that movie does because I want to see if people were telling the truth about supporting Melissa. Now, I know there's some people who don't care about Melissa who are going to support Scream regardless, who are just Nev Campbell fans. Those people, I expect them to watch the movie. But the people who are pro-Palestine, who are proud of Melissa for standing up for Palestine, speaking out for Palestine, put your money where your mouth is. Good morning, Eliza. Um, Put your money where your mouth is. Now, next thing, now I'm getting back to what I was going to say earlier. I was trying to face it, but I can't really say without sounding like a bit of a pervert. But I'm saying I do miss being a jack off. That's the only thing I miss living with the girls now. I had no time to do that lately. So, but other than that, though, I've been enjoying myself, paying my bills, contributing to the best way I can, and really just taking life a day at a time. Also, I got back to writing. Like for a long time, I don't know what it was with me. I was not feeling motivated to like do any work on my blog. Like I'll post a video. I posted like the new artwork for Othello Strongs, and that was really it. At that, I just been like, I don't want to do shit. I don't care about nothing. Da 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 da. But I think because I'm in a much better place now, overall, like there's some things I still could complain about, but local to being human. But overall, I'm in a much better headspace. So I'm back into wanting to write more again, which I truly appreciate. And once I'm done later this month, I'm gonna send money to Chris Lotus because Chris is my main editor. Um, I'm gonna have him edit the story and then do what he does. That I'll get it and I'll publish it on my blog for everybody to read. But I am just so happy I'm getting back into the swing of that. Truly happy about that. But yeah, the only thing that sucks with my current, that's the only one complaint I got about my current living situation. And it's just that. But other than that, I am super duper happy. And one of the best things I like about my current situation, besides everything else, Okay, Joe Hendry. What's up, Chris? Good morning. Um, good morning. Hope you're doing well, my good friend. But besides that, I'm happy. Also, I love the fact that when I leave my building to go to work, the bus for me to catch the bus to go straight to my job is right there. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Yes, you gotta keep money in the Omni card, but it is what the fuck it is. I would rather keep money in my Omni card. For those who don't know what an Omni card is, because I know a lot of you guys do not live in New York. Excuse me. This is an Omni card. This is what we gotta use when we go on the trains. We used to use these, but these are now relics of the past. They got rid of these, so we don't use these no more. We use these now. For those who give a fuck. Um, so yeah, that's about that. And I'm just like, what the hell? Also, last thing I want people to talk about, obviously, since I'm still here before I get ready for work, Tekken 8 Season 3. First and foremost, I'm very underwhelmed. Very, very underwhelmed. I hate Kunimitsu. Hey, child, good morning. Good morning, child. I hate Kunimitsu. I hate Bob. I don't care for Roger Jr. I'm indifferent. I don't hate Roger Jr. I'm just indifferent. Um, so that fourth character is going to determine if I buy anything for season 3. Because season 3 right now is like the shittiest season of Tekken 8 for me. I'm more excited for the balance patch that comes in March than season 3 itself. Season 3 to me is dog shit. Oh, same to you too, child, because you'll probably be fighting her more than me. Same to you, child. But yeah, I am not thrilled about Kunimitsu. I do not care for Bob. Roger Jr. is just not a favorite of mine. Don't hate Roger Jr. So honestly, Roger Jr. is the only one so far that doesn't bother me. I'm indifferent. I mean, I wish they picked better characters. I wanted Miguel and Katarina, but it is what the fuck it is. So I hope the fourth character is a cool male fighter, sexy as hell, of course. I would love for him to be Colombian or Dominican, but I surely doubt it. Um, you trust me, I don't like a lot of animals from Australia. Australia got some scary ass creatures, but I don't hate kangaroos. I'm just not a kangaroo person. Um, but yeah, so Tekken 8 Season 3 to me, I'm more excited for the balance patch and that see that people continue to play the game. I hope this new balance patch is going to go towards the right direction, fix a lot of bug issues, fix a lot of moves that are tracking that shouldn't track, and make certain moves more unsafe on block and make it easier to whiff punish. Oh, child, please. What the fuck was that name? That's such an AI fucking name. Mm. But yeah, other than that, I just I'm super whatever on season 3. Season 3 is like the first season. It's just as bad to me as season 1. So far, season 2 is like the best season of Tekken 8. Outside of all the balancing issues and the controversies, season 2 is like the best season of Tekken 8 to me so far. So I hope season 4 redeems season 3 for me, because season 3, I'm not fucking with it. I'm definitely saving my money. Oh, God. You're such a fucking pervert. Just as bad as me. Season 4 better bring Katarina Miguel. I need Katarina back. I don't gotta give a fuck. No one else likes Katarina Alves. I like Katarina Alves, so I need her back. I probably am. I probably am because I'm older. I'm probably a bigger pervert. I wanted to make a video because a lot of people are making videos like I don't know how to do all that shit. I was gonna make my own video if I would join ICE. I would be the ICE agent. I would go look for the Latino dudes, and I'll say, "Where's your papers?" And like, I don't have no papers on me. I said, "Take me to your home," and after like be a video of me coming out with white stuff on my mouth, and be like, "Yeah, they got their papers," some shit like that. They got their papers. Basically, obviously, it's a sex joke, cum joke for those who don't get it. But that would be my little joke. What I was going to do, like if I was an ICE agent, I would just stop hot Latino dudes ask them for their papers, but they have to be of age, of course. And if they didn't have their papers on there, I'd be like, well, there's another way we could work this out. There's another way we can work this out. So, but realistically, anyone who joins ICE is a piece of shit. There's no good reason to be an ICE agent. Realistically, you're a piece of shit if you are. Also, this is a story the other day on Instagram with this black gay man joined ICE. Like, how the fuck are you black, gay, and you are ICE agent? That is completely ass backwards. That is so ass backwards. That's just as bad as being a Puerto Rican, a Mexican, a Dominican, a Haitian, a Somalian, a Colombian, and a Venezuelan, and being a part of ICE. Like that is some ass backwards shit right there. I'm like, you are a gay black man working for ICE. Are you dumb? Are you fucking dumb? But anyways, I'm done talking my shit for now. That's disgusting. I'm not going to jail. 17 years old is a minor. Anyways, love you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Catch you guys later. What's up, Neo Tengu? Have a beautiful day, my dear. Love you guys. Bye bye.